Good afternoon, guys. This is a follow-up to the intro video that I sent or that I shared about your Socratic seminar. This is your project, American Dream. You finished up your American Dream synthesis last week. Hopefully, if you were still struggling, you got it done. If I'm being honest, there's only a handful of you that turned it in. Guys, remember the feedback along the way helps you to score higher on these final products. So if you are looking to get an A or B in class, I would say the number one thing you need to do is get these checkpoints in by their due date. I need to adjust the Dream Talk will happen next Friday. So know that is correct. We pushed the Socratic seminar back for traditional to tomorrow, and then it's happening tomorrow, the 21st to 22nd for virtual. Okay, so what we got to do is we need to go back to checkpoint 5. Just a reminder, if you go here, there's a reflection and self-assessment that you need to do after you finish the Socratic seminar. So make sure you fill this out and your final product. And that piece of self-assessment is really important. Okay. You can take notes in here as you are talking, but the most important piece you're going to need as you're testing. And just remember, the central idea, contributing to evidence discussion, norms and active listening. But you're going to be looking at what you worked on checkpoint 5. So you had this source list, and the source list is the 4 articles that you needed to pull to be prepared for this discussion in your Ignite talk. We will shift gears to the Ignite talk next week, but for now, know that first one was Great Gatsby. You've already done that. Then What Happened to the American Dream? This is a Baltimore Sun article that actually can be found here, I believe. It's a quick article that you can read through and look through. This has more of a negative look at the American Dream. So if you're wanting to argue in favor of the American Dream still being attainable, you definitely want to pick 2 articles that have a more positive connotation. So you're going to pick 2 more articles here. You should have already completed this. In fact, you should have completed it, and then you should have opened up your checkpoint and then completed this page. If you haven't, I would start there in preparation. Of course, we're arguing, is the American Dream attainable or still relevant? If so, for whom, and how does it affect different groups of people? So you're going to put your source over here. You need at least 1 quote per source. I would try to get multiple quotes per the source, though, to be able to tie in or pull in, especially multiple quotes from Great Gatsby. So you'll have Gatsby, your quote, your explanation, and your synthesis. You're synthesizing over here with Great Gatsby. So you need at least a couple quotes from your articles or videos. And this is what you'll be looking at during your discussion. So when it's talking about that evidence-based discussion, you're going to make your point, well, I think that's really interesting because in the article about the poll on Fox News, which is one of your sources, about how the American Dream is attainable, a lot of people see that they feel that they have reached the American Dream at a certain point in their age. And a lot of times that's associated with owning a home. So you're pulling out stuff, you're quoting, and then you're talking back and forth. So this will be open for you. It's not necessarily a debate. We're going to talk about our essential questions, and we're going to talk about the American Dream. Remember, our essential questions: is the American Dream still relevant or attainable today? And for whom or how does it affect different groups of people? Okay, so we've already that's the exact same one we're answering in our Ignite talk. So I want you thinking through that, but I want us to really pull out what do we think is the American Dream? That really and truly is very open to interpretation, and so it's important that we work on that. So source list, and then also I want you to work on the synthesis writing workshop and the notes. The workshop is what's important, and it'll walk you through examples of synthesis. If it would load, it'll walk you through these examples, and you'll see examples and you'll come up with it on your own. So I hope this is helpful in preparing you, and I sign up for your Socratic, and I will see you Thursday or Friday.